for if you could look back on it, you know, if you knew what you knew now, if you knew then what you knew now, like what would you do differently?
I wouldn't do anything different. I think that the road that I travel is a great road. Because right now I'm on the radio talking to you.
Exactly. Let me jump in there. Just in case somebody just jumped out of bed. You're listening to the legendary Dr. Ice, Utfo. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, we're not going to hear this on these others. They may give you 5 minutes. Oh, okay. He's going to get an in-depth interview here. Return to Boom Back Beach Runs and be like, you know what's ironic? I'm going to keep it funky. I had no idea you was calling in till like 10 minutes ago. And I actually did my digging today, and I got one of your solo joints that I'm around.
Okay.
So, it wasn't like I planned it, and what I mean is a CD that burned today. I put on one CD, and I had no idea. Nobody told me up until 10 minutes ago that I burned a CD.
That's incredible.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's ironic. That's ironic. Real talk. So wow, that Dr. Ice. So what do you tell people, you know, that like may think that this thing that you call hip hop is worthless. It's not worth anything. It's gangster and shoot 'em up, kill 'em, bang bang. Because I did a party this past Saturday. It was like a little party type situation. Older folks or whatever. And I get my old school on, but it was like I want to hear this rappity rap bumpity bump type stuff. But it's like for me, hip hop allowed me to even connect to the old school, to be able to party with them, to be able to play their music. But it's like sometimes they don't want to get the same energy back to our music. Like, what do you say to those people that it's shoot 'em up, bang bang, it's that and third?
Yeah, it's like the only way you could explain it is that music is supposed to be a joy. And if you can't enjoy yourself, how can we call it music? So we're going to have, the different types of music, enter into our world. It is up to us to choose what we party to and what we call good music. Now, we can sit and accept anything somebody, throw down our throat, or we can be wise and say, no, what's that? Let me see that. Let me check that out. Let me taste that. And then you can taste it, because that's how we explore things. We can taste it, and if it don't taste good, spit it out.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what we have. The power we have is the power to choose. You know what I mean? And in that choosing, we choose the music. But now, we do have people in the industry, the powers that be, so to speak, that say you should make this, and this is the type of records you need to make, because this is what sells. And then when that record sells, and these kids make money, they look at us like, please, what you trying to tell me?
Exactly.
What we're trying to tell you is, you won the fight, but you lose at the war.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We in the war when it comes to hip-hop because it's our music and we're trying to keep it. We're trying to explain to people, hip-hop is not a music, it's a culture. That's why when you see somebody older in their 50s and 60s wearing some fat laces with some Pumas and a sweatsuit, Adidas sweatsuit on and a tango and his shades on or his gazelles on, like you said, when you see him like that, he in his hip-hop mode.
Exactly.
He don't gotta be rhyming.
We're showing on in July, don't matter.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's feeling like that right now. Yeah. So the understanding with hip-hop is we have to realize that it is the only music that has drawn all of these different cultures together like this. So what do? Do we destroy it or do we build? We gotta build. So yeah, for me, I'm in the studio now and I'm working on my new album. My album is basically done.
Wow.
And the album is called The Doctor Will See You Now.
Exactly. Doctor Will See You Now.
And I created that because I believe that it's some sickness out here in the industry, so I created this antidote, and it's this album.
Exactly. What's some of the prescriptions on? What's some of the song titles?
One of the song titles is Split Versatility.
Okay.
Now, you remember I did Split Personality back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
And on this, I'm just flipping rhythms, then I go into a verse where I split some pig Latin.
Stop.
And I can give y'all a little piece of that.
Let me cut this beat down. Yo, DJ, stop that beat. Here you go.
So you say what?
Good.
All right. right? The second verse is Split Versatility, which you guys are gonna hear soon, and it's banging. It goes like this. It's produced by a production crew called Money Allen Productions down in Virginia, and you guys are gonna hear a lot about them. And the verse goes like this here. It goes, This Eddie, kids I'm in. You hear the Trizak Mizani, is Allen, his I'm in. Visit Chizu isn't a Trizak, just like this is under risen. In case you is under risen, just like it's saying we go with this at Mizim. Kids and you find a fizzle, isn't it? This is a wizard. Hey, there's autism, there's a slicing up my juices, some diseases up his body with Mizzy. And with my split versatility, burn them up, baby. Nice. Everything you hear is gonna be unexpected, because I'm gonna let you guys know that we can create without cursing, without being derogatory, and still make people feel rhythm and flavor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you hope to do with this album? What do you hope to do with this album?
What I hope to do with this album is cross some borders, bring it and explain to, the whole genre of hip-hop that, you can't put an age on hip-hop. When we create for the masses. When we chose music, we chose a music career. We didn't choose to make a record. We chose to make a career of it. So when we talk about resume, this is my resume. When you say, you did it, you done now. No, I'm not done. I still create. I still think. And I think I got things that people want to hear. And if it's good, then we work with it. If not, we're going to see if it's a brick wall there or if it's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. And what's ironic, as I'm thinking, like you guys such as yourself, a lot of the pioneers in this are still doing it. If you really take 5 steps back and just look at that, even myself, I had to stop and think, like, wow, these cats are still doing it. And you would think that the average person thinks that, okay, those cats are retired, they're done, I'm never going to hear from them again, but y'all consistently staying out there, y'all consistently making music. Everybody is still viable, you know what I mean? Your album's coming out. Obviously, last week DJ Holiday called his whole situation, and Kaz and all of it, and it's like it's still there, and like this, I don't know, it's like I gotta do something, man. So I mean beyond just it's like it's interesting because it's like you look at the chart, Billboard, and that would dictate that, okay, even Nas, the whole thing, hip hop is dead, and we would think it starts and ends with that, but there's so much more out there, and y'all guys are consistently putting it out. I mean, I've got new joints from Special Ed, Dance Effect, everybody, and everything that you're putting out is dope. I'm not even fronting. Everything is good. It's like y'all know I gotta come out good, and it's like, and I'm not gonna just, because it's old school, I'm just get with it. It gotta be good. Everything's been good. You know what I mean? That's great.
I don't know if you guys heard the Nas remix. I was on that Nas remix.
Which one?
The Where Are They Now?
Yeah. You know what? I had the version, but I don't remember it.
Well, because I love hip-hop, and if y'all want to hear it, I'm going to spit that first.
This is your radio show.
Because, we just had to let them know that we hold the flavor. It comes from the mindset. And I spit this. I said, you never knew some still butter could come from the gutter. I'm Dr. Ice, the diamond, the cutter. Like Jacob's the jeweler, and Rick is the ruler. Boogie down, Chris is the teacher, but Doc's gonna screw you. Y'all about y'all speakers and beaters, your Dutchers and reapers. We bout our 8-tracks and speakers, our loopers and reapers. My work has never been pain. I'm going to exude, so even when I'm buried, I'm still a diamond in the dirt. Just 8 lines.
Wow, that was nice, man.
Fellas, I promise y'all, when y'all hear this album, the doctor was in the lab.
Exactly. You sound like he was in really in the lab coat and all that. And that's what I'm saying. And all that.
Like right now, I got a song in the Netherlands that's the #1 request that I did with Full Force that's called There'll Never Be.
Nice.
And it's popping strong, man, and I just want you guys to just hear it and see where I'm coming from, with this whole album. I'm just going in a lot of different directions.
How can I get my hands on that? I'm excited.
Well, Pinky and YumYum Entertainment, they holding me down for sure. You know what I mean? So, definitely when I drop this, I'm gonna definitely put it in our hands, and our hands is connected to your hands, so we gonna be connected.
Exactly. So let me give you a scenario. If you could take 3 MCs from the old school, quote unquote old school, and put them with 3 MCs from the new school to make a super group, who would that be, and who would be the producer that would produce the whole album? Again, 3 old school MCs versus 3 kind of, let's say new school, just like from the 90s to now, and then from like the 70s to like 89, 90.
Okay.